Hey guys, we are going not to get our nails done, but to a thrift store. Let's head inside and see what they have. What did you say was out here for the dog? The strollers? Seriously, right now? Oh my God. Let's go in. Hello. Let's get rolling, guys. Right out of the gate, card issues. Man, oh God, I almost lost a finger there. So, I'm doing a little voiceover action in today's video because all I know from being at this store is this Jesus loves me a lot. And there was a lot of K-love going on at this place, so made it hard to hear what I was actually saying in the video. I found a lot of DVDs, VHS, video games, but I didn't really see anything that looked great. And as far as video games, I'm grandma age. It has been a long time since I played a video game, so I don't know what's good, what's not good. It just seemed like a lot to look through. If you know video games, leave comments in the comment section about what ones are good, what ones to look for. Children are not allowed to play with toys. What? It's horrible. How can the children know if they like the toys unless they play with them? I mean, I get it, but still. Okay, here's the prices on everything. Some of the prices are okay. I mean, whenever I go into a thrift store that's normal kind of prices and isn't like the bins, I always am really careful what I end up purchasing, because at the bins a t-shirt may cost you 50 cents or a quarter if you go to the bins, certain bins where they have half price day. I'm not used to paying $3-4 plus tax for t-shirts. Again, lots of movies. I was kind of looking through to see if anything was new and still sealed, but I just didn't have the time. That takes a lot of time if you're going to sit and you're going to look at stuff and look it up or scan it. I like the cup, right? Normal people scare me. I do not like that price. $4.99 for that cup. Are you kidding me? It's a coffee cup. Man. These I kind of liked, but I don't know. I just decided not to look them up, but I thought they were kind of cute. 99 cents each. I know I'm picky. I'm really picky, especially when it comes to hard goods stuff, because I don't want to keep it for a long time. I have a warehouse full of hard goods, much of it brand new, and it's so hard to sell. I'm just kind of turned off from it, but I always do like to look at it, and if I find something cool, I buy it. I bought a couple things, hard goods here. Now these I thought were really cool, right? It's got the little Coca-Cola, but then I went, oh, it's from a cruise ship. I don't think so. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Let me know down below. Yabba Dabba Doo. I like the cake mold, but it was $5. I'm just I don't know, just picky. Harder to ship because it's bigger. I didn't want to look it up. Drea found some Play-Doh molds that are really kind of cool in one of those baggies full for $2.99. So I ended up getting those. That's one hard good that I got. I got a couple baseball hats. I really like baseball hats. I really like to buy them and sell them, but sometimes the prices are crazy. Leopard print. You know what I always say about leopard print? Not just my mom's panties. Anyway, TMI. So this one had pins on it, like union pins or veterans pins. So I got that. And then I think there's another one that I got. Yeah, that one. The Nassau, Bahamas hat. I like that. It had a nice look to it, so I got that one too. I have no idea why I'm loitering outside the ladies' room. Oh yeah, I'm looking at hats. They were up high. So that one says Qatar. It was obviously from the Middle East. The area we live in has a lot of military, since it's close to Fort Liberty, which used to be known as Fort Bragg. So there's a lot of military people in the area. A lot of them get stationed overseas. They bring stuff back. We get a lot of cool stuff from overseas that way at the local thrift shops. Okay, now you see I'm a chick on a mission. I am heading to men's shirts. That is my favorite place to go in the thrift store. Ooh, look at these. There were like 5 of those or 6 of those. I don't know what they were, but they're really cool little glassware pieces. And then I'm going to go over, I see, toboggans. So if you are from the West Coast area, little beanie caps, like knit hats, are known as toboggans in the South. I didn't really see anything in there. Moving on. Aha, look where I am. Men's shirts. I was being pretty picky today. Usually I might have picked up like Calvin Klein. There were some Calvin Klein shirts, but not today. I just don't feel like paying full price for that stuff because it doesn't really sell, you know? That jacket, the jacket was a decent brand, but I didn't end up picking it up. Some of these, I mean, they're so nice looking, but it's like faded glory. No. And you know what I hate about thrift stores? This is my biggest pet peeve about going to a thrift store, besides sometimes the prices and how ridiculous they are. When all of the clothing is... That's Brooks Brothers. I ended up picking that up. I got a couple Brooks Brothers things today. But when everything is it doesn't face the same way. I mean, see, these are facing one way, and then you'll come in and there's another shirt that's facing another way, and then another shirt that's facing another way. It ruins my jam, man. Usually I think, oh gosh, it's got a really fancy label. That must make it a good shirt, right? Nah, that's not a thing either. See what I mean? There's like, that's a Russell. I almost got that, but I think their price on jackets was like $6.99, and I was not feeling that. The Wrangler shirt. Now, I may have missed some here that you might have picked up. So if there's something I missed that you would have picked up, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Because we all learn from each other, right? We all thrift different places. We all learn from each other. Plain Under Armour polo shirt is not something I'm buying lately, unless it's at the bins and I'm picking it up cheap. This was a Ben Hogan golf shirt polo. And I just kind of, I don't know what they sell for, but I kind of liked the look. And I know Ben Hogan was a really, really famous golfer back in the day. So figured I'd give it a shot. There were a couple things I bought just because I like the look of them today. And I'm trying to get out of doing that so much, but trying to keep stuff, to only buy stuff at the normal thrift stores that it's going to sell, relatively quickly within a few months. I don't want to keep things for, a year anymore or over 6 months. It's just, I want to get the brands and the items that are selling more. There were a lot of George shirts. A lot of George shirts, which, my kid loves George, but I couldn't figure out what this was. It said O on the label. So much stuff. And I mean, in the shirts area, there's like jackets, ladies' shirts. It was crazy. I have so much appreciation for the thrift stores that see how that one's facing one way and the other's facing the other way. That just drives me crazy. It makes it so much harder to go through and look. And plus, again, this thrift store, there wasn't really any place to sit down except the other side of the store. So I have bad knees and a bad back. So if I want to sit down, I have to walk, across the other side of the store. But again, I like thrifting for exercise, actually. So it was good for me. Now, this one, I think, I ended up picking up this one because I liked it. The Jamaica. Really nice tie-dye shirt. It says Jamaica in bold letters on the front. I really, really liked it. That's something for me that even if it's not a good brand, or a brand that I go, ooh, that's going to sell quick, I'll get it anyway. Sell-through rate is really important, but sometimes it's, I like to get stuff that maybe doesn't sell as quick, but is nice. Okay, Wrangler with the pearl snap buttons. Plaid shirt, I ended up getting that. The sell-through rate is something you hear about a lot, and that means that, let's say if there are 100 listed on eBay, if we search this red shirt, for example, and there's 100 listed on eBay, and 50 have sold, when you click on sold listings, that means it's a 50% sell-through rate. That's a good rate. If it's only got a 5%, 10%, it's not a good enough sell-through rate. I like that shirt, but I couldn't figure out actually what it was. Looked to see if it was single stitch, looked to see if it was dated. Nothing. And since I'm paying full price at this thrift store, I don't want to just buy stuff, on a whim or because I think it has a chance maybe. Although this is a Mecca shirt. I really, really like the look. And so I ended up getting it. It looks like we've switched to slow-mo. I have no idea why, but we'll just enjoy that for a minute, won't we? Okay, presto changeo, alakazam, whatever. Changed it up, and here we go. We are back on it, looking at stuff. I also got this bag because it was new with tag. It was a Brookfield bag. Didn't pay very much for it. Now back to shirts. That's a mascot, but I don't know what team it's for, so I did not pick it up. Again, with the wrong direction. Oh. I did not find a lot today, but I found a little. I think that was a Banana Republic that I kind of felt like I was going to take, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to take it. And then I think I went back and said, oh, yeah, I'm going to get it. And then, no. You know how that is sometimes. See, yep, I go back for it, and I'm like, I'm going to go look it up. This one I kind of thought looked promising, but I could not find a brand on it, so gave up. Okay, so this one I thought was really cool. It's Duke's something. A dog, like a bulldog, is the logo, but has the pearl snap buttons. So I did end up picking that up. This I liked, but it's pretty faded. But I like those Aloha print shirts. And that, I was going to get that, but it wasn't a good brand. It was just a biking shirt, very plain. And that is some sort of a DFN, I don't know, some sort of a, like Under Armour type brand, I think. Like athletic wear. I liked that one. It was Brooks Brothers. I thought it was a good design, so I went ahead and got that. The weird thing about this thrift store, it's called Help the Orphans or something. I never find jerseys. And I never really find athletic wear, like team sports. That South Pole I decided to get just because I think it was 2XL or 3XL, and I liked the design of the red, black, and white. But yeah, this place never has any jerseys. They never have any like team wear. Like, most thrift stores in the area, you'd find Carolina Panthers or Duke or North Carolina, University of North Carolina. I never find any of that in this store. It's crazy. So, menswear. I got this Champion 9, and then I looked up comps, and I did not, in fact, get this Champion 9 because they do not sell for very much. They used to, but not anymore. I really, sometimes when I'm in a normal thrift store, I really miss the bins. Because in the bins, I just feel like it's a free-for-all, and you can just grab and just not focus so much, at least I don't, on the brands and whether I'm going to make what I want, what I need to out of the shirt and, or out of whatever I'm buying. We were going to go to a different thrift store today and didn't end up doing that. The other one I think we'll probably go to tomorrow. That's a Bass Pro Shop. I almost got that, but I thought, I don't want to spend $2.99 on it or $3.99. I'm telling you guys, the worse sales are on eBay, the pickier I get about what we buy. We ended up spending like $80, 80 something dollars on stuff. It was $127, but 40 of it was one dress that we got. So it was actually 80 something dollars. So how do we feel after that?
I mean, we're still recovering.
So now we're going to go out to dinner because I was told if I wanted help sourcing.
No, you gotta feed us, man.
So we're going to go do that. But how did we do? How much did we spend?
$127.
We spent $127. We got a cart full. Dre went back in and got this for $20. So technically all of us, we spent $147, but that's better than I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
We got a lot of stuff. So we'll have to see in a future video how much we sold all this stuff for. Remember?
Buy low.
Sell high. Subscribe!